Fogra. The following podcast is intended for an over-18s audience and may contain strong language.
If you are what you say you are, a superstar, have no fear, the crowd is here, and the lights are on, and they wanna show,
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Loud Crowd episode 61. On tonight's ep, we will be recapping over the last 2 weeks as we had the week off of bank holiday. We will then be talking about the big weekend of sport that's just happened and the big events. I will then be asking the lads a mystery question, catch them on the spot. And then finally we will be doing the Who Am I quiz. So yeah, lads, week back after week off, bank holiday, another bank holiday. How was it?
What big events happened there? Maybe fairly yesterday.
It's not half obvious. Two boys,
Two
first
boys
time wearing Liverpool jerseys in about 2
wearing
years.
the exact same jerseys. And also Callan's hat, which is, jeez,
It's deadly.
it's deplorable.
Cece, you just can't get hats to fit your heads.
It's
First of all, I'm not of your
deplorable,
opinion on hats.
We should have a topic alone this week on the carry-on of fully grown men on social media.
Do you want to elaborate on that, champ?
It's I think it's mental. Lads.
I'd be inclined to agree with you in that sense.
I'm a United fan, and if United won the league, there's people sharing Liverpool. Are you for real? Irish Liverpool
what
fans.
do you mean, people sharing Liverpool?
A fully grown man, sharing Liverpool, celebrating. It's what is going on?
That's the
I have seen you tweeting back to players about Ole and all. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be sharing. What? Oh,
You are sharing it.
Oh, it's mental. Carry on.
What you mean?
It's embarrassing.
Liverpool, the team celebrating.
Yeah, and putting up 20 and all. It's that is that's
Eddie, they are what I call sick
It's
FC.
not, but
If United won the Europa League, I wouldn't share that. If United won the Europa League, not a chance of my sharing that.
Do you know
what? You just go weird.
Not a chance.
You should have blimps
million
flying
percent,
around.
yeah,
no. The Europa League. The Europa League. No chance.
Champions League and Premier League, yeah. Europa League, not a
You're
chance.
safe enough then, because you're not be winning either of them.
Champions League and Premier League, I wouldn't either.
Champ,
I'd be
I don't
giving
want to hear it.
I'd be giving it double XL in the group chat, but there's
At least you admit that.
why would I put that on my Instagram? Who cares?
I actually think, champ, you're onto something there, because it's not only when they win the trophy, they win games there, and they're putting the result. Arsenal fans are the same. They're putting results on their stories, pictures of 2-0.
Come on, why are you saying this? Because you haven't won a game
That's
all
something
year.
I'm interested in as well.
Keep it. No one cares.
No one cares that you don't care about me putting stuff up.
No, I agree with Porty here.
How did actually? Sorry, it
I'm
turned
not
into me having to go a party here. Actually.
I'm not even looking at him. I just know he's trying to wind me up.
This is actually a great point, because it goes into more than just sharing sports. You're saying, no one cares and stuff. But sure, you could say no one cares about something that you shared or something like that. Do you know what I mean?
No, because he put a
There's a
photo of
simple
the kids
solution
up
for all this podcast.
No, that's fair, Cece. I see that perspective as well.
I can understand.
But no, what I mean, my problem is what I would share on my stories more personable than fucking nobodies who don't go to Anfield from the last 20 years sharing that Liverpool are after winning the Premier League, that they have absolutely, realistically, if Liverpool don't win the Premier League, they don't care. Liverpool do win the Premier League, they half care.
I hope you're not having a go at me and Eddie here.
No, you're a big Liverpool fan. That's fair enough. Eddie goes over. You've been over a few times this year, to be fair, but
he's after taking a dig at
fuck me,
a big dig at a lot of people there. I'd say.
A lot of people.
But I do understand what he means in where he's coming from in that sense, right? If they did win the league and all that, you put up a photo of them celebrating or whatever, right? That's no problem. But this results thing and these big 5-minute videos and shit like that. No.
The results thing, if it was just some people actually share the actual just results, fair enough. What's the point? People know they've won and stuff like that. But the title, winning the lifting title and all that, absolutely work away. Share all you want.
Cece, you
share a result,
when was
John,
the last time you were in Old Trafford?
last year.
Last year. You were in Old Trafford last year, right? So if United won...
Sorry, 2 years ago. Sorry, I'm wrong. 2 years
2 years ago. If United won the Premier League and I seen you sharing stuff, I'd be like, you're a loser.
Why? Like that? Because I wasn't in Old Trafford.
Yeah, because like it's like the key. It's like you not going down to watch the Key play or Dundalk play in 2 years and then to win something, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, this is great.
No, it's not, because I watch United every game, week in, week out. Like,
no, you don't.
I do. Why do you think I hate football right now? Because I watch them week in, week out.
No, right. I'm going slightly off that. I just think like,
but it's
there's fully grown men going on like.
I get what you mean.
Overly connected to Liverpool win the league. Like, come on, get over it.
But you're actually
overly.
You're miles off there, champ. You're miles off.
No, like the Premier League is like. It's gone beyond like. It is obviously sport, but I mean it's too global now, I think, for like to see the connection that the people are having with it.
So like
they're like franchises now.
40 or 50 years
like
supporting the team.
People
They've
who
always
are
been that, though.
like, let's say people who are posting like when
bro,
Rory
you're talking
McIlroy
shite.
won the Masters.
This is what I
People
was
that
gonna
are posting
contradict
Rory
him there.
McIlroy,
Yeah.
right? But you haven't been to an Irish Open ever, so you're fake, basically. You know what I mean?
I didn't share Rory.
That's exactly
like,
what I
it's
was
insane
going
like
to say.
that.
I didn't share Rory on any stories.
But your opinion on social media and stuff like you don't use social media that much unless it's for something.
I do.
Like,
I use Twitter, and I reply to people when I replied to someone today. Actually,
He's always on Twitter giving out about United or something, so
Yeah.
he can shut up.
yeah, but I don't be like.
When's the last time you were in Old Trafford?
I didn't think we get.
Well, then, shut up.
last week. Yeah, but I only give out about United. I don't celebrate. There's nothing really to celebrate with them.
So wait, the Rory McIlroy thing, like, but you were saying you were getting emotional about Rory McIlroy winning the thing.
No, I wasn't
emotional.
getting
Oh,
That was
financial.
financial case.
He was nearly crying here last week.
No, I wasn't getting emotional. I was delighted for it. But
How can
that's a
you-
story? Like, that's something you can get behind. Like, Rory McIlroy has like a story beyond just golf. Like, Liverpool is like Liverpool. Like, if Liverpool don't win, no one like cares. Like,
Excuse you.
it's hard to be connected like emotionally to like a
don't be saying to a team like you're wrong there.
big corporation that
Yes, he's
Liverpool is.
wrong.
Like, Rory McIlroy is an individual. Like, he's doing it himself. Like, Liverpool are obviously a squad of players that are doing it themselves, but then there's a merciful amount of people behind him that make it possible. Like, Rory does it by himself with
He has a
probably
team as well.
he has a team, but I mean, it's his family and close friends. Like, it's not.
Yeah, I know, I understand. Like, yeah, but
Anyway, we've gone slightly off that. I didn't think we'd go on this long about it, but I mean,
at the end of the day,
whether it was, and by the way,
Anyway,
it's whether it's United or Liverpool or whoever it is, I just think it's like, oh my god, that's like, that is so, that's loser behaviour. Like,
Right.
What else happened this weekend?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Come on, Loud.
Moving on to a different sport.
I get behind people posting loud. By the way, though.
Yeah, well,
Well,
we're
that's
going to
a
move on
game.
to it.
Gaelic's getting too global. It's too much of
Yeah.
a franchise now.
Yeah.
Some of my points weren't the best there. I'll accept that.
I was trying to understand where you're coming. There's 1 or 2 points. Like, I try and understand, and there's 1 or 2 points. I was like, man, what are you
Gonna
on
be
about?
someone
I
I don't want to
breaking
dwell
down
on
this
it, but
if
I mean,
anyone's
like,
sharing any results, tag champ, and it just to
Yeah.
piss them off.
I think I might as well.
When Arsenal win the Champions League, I'll tag
Yeah.
You're safe enough then, champ.
Anyways, moving on. Loud Leinster final yet again, and for once it's not against Dublin. Meath bet them. Replay the Leinster final 2010. What do we think?
once we can keep GG off the pitch after the game, we'll be doing all right.
He has to get his tune out. He's the one that made
I'm missing it.
the best tune ever.
What do you mean you're missing it?
I'm in Madrid. Sick.
What a spot.
Sick.
It's not a bad
We're
place.
carrying
Well,
that.
like,
Yes,
but
we
it's
missed
Loud,
it.
it's arguably Loud's best chance in 15 years to win Leinster, and I'm not going to be there.
Bar the last two.
I wanna hop on the
Leinster
bandwagon.
finals.
I wanna
Bar
hop-
the last two Leinster finals. When's the last time you were at a Loud game? Exactly.
Last year against Cork.
Yeah, he walked into that. That was a quarter-final.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
like, I would like whatever about not
know.
going to a Loud game. He still like played with Napercy and stuff, and sort of has
contributed,
facilitated.
yeah, like-
Champ,
He's contributed in some way or another to Loud.
Stop
Yeah.
telling people that, man.
No, but seriously though, seriously,
I understand, yeah, but if it's in Madrid, they wouldn't really give two shits with you.
Anyways,
I know, but I like I'd be like if Loud won and like I seen
you're gonna have FOMO. Like.
Obviously, I'm gonna miss out. Like
It's going to be some.
Chapel and make sure no one is allowed to share a story.
Either
It's
way-
weird at every Loud game.
but either way, we know ourselves. Like a day out in Crook Park is like
they're
great
a big
crack.
crack.
You know what I mean?
Kerry's not on in Croke Park for you.
Huh?
Kerry's not on.
What are you on about?
Every time we went the last couple of years, Kerry have been on.
And as well,
And it's been raining.
the game's on later. Like instead of going up to Crook Park and
Usually
you're
it's
walking
early,
around
isn't it?
asking to get into a pub before 12.
Yeah, but
be
that's
honest.
dead. And in fairness, Cece, that's the most annoying thing ever when you do go to Crow Park and no one lets you in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. You're
And the pubs
walking
are
around, all the pubs are closed, and you
And
think
the one
like
pub that's open's absolutely rammed.
ram. Yeah. So
Anyway,
that's
what-
different, anyways.
What were
but-
you going to say, Judd?
They've got to the Leinster Final, absolutely, yeah. And 3 years in a row, but this thing about everyone getting excited because it's Meath instead of Dublin, like
No, louder up.
Meath turned over Dublin yesterday, like easily. Rattled them, turned them over, stuck to the game plan. Same with Offaly or whoever they played the week before, putting up big
And they were in
scores.
trouble against
I
Offaly.
wouldn't say.
They-
At half time.
And then they come out and scored fucking 115 or something in the second
I
half.
wouldn't have said. I know they bet them like
What? They didn't turn Dublin over yesterday.
no, they did, but they went 13 up at half time, won the game by 4. Like,
Yeah, but that's the way all the
Man,
games are
but
going these
no,
days.
but I'm saying.
Sport. Like
No, I'm
They
not-
dominated possession.
I know,
they
but
dominated the middle
But
of the
there
field.
was times, and I think I even have it in the chats. A few boys just like, what's Dublin in play? What's Dublin in play?
But that's irrelevant of the fact they were rattled. They couldn't score. They were taking pot shots. They went off. They went off topic. They were
all panicking.
They
definitely.
panicked.
like,
They threw the ball away, and that was because of the pressure that Meath were putting on, the game plan that Meath came at them with. Same in that Meath got the points in the second half, held the ball when they needed to. This thing about everyone getting excited because it's Meath.
Yeah, but Loud have beat
more
Meath in the championship
expectation
last
this year.
year.
They actually might win.
They're allowed to get excited.
Meath.
Like.
Yeah, everyone can get excited because I said for the first time it's not Dublin in
There's a bit of
since 2010.
expectation.
I know
yeah.
the occasion. Like I'd be excited for the occasion because it's going to be a massive crowd at it. It's the best chance because. But I guarantee you, if Dublin had won, they still would have fancied themselves just as much as they would have fancied themselves against Meath.
Not a chance.
No
chance.
The way if you're in that group, you have to you're not
Definitely.
If you're
especially with the players that Dublin have lost.
Yeah.
They went toe to toe with Dublin for 30 or 40, 50 minutes last year.
Well, it was only lost by 8, wasn't it?
And then Dublin pulled away in the end.
Well, there was
It was a
Dublin
good game to that. in
Dublin
fairness.
have lost key players. Loud have grown and got a couple of more key players, if anything. So that they would have been looking at that going, they don't care who they played, but you'd prefer to play Meath because they've bet them before, is what I'm saying. You know,
They've played them already this year.
Yeah.
They've played them twice last year. Lost to them in the league. Bet them in the
Did they beat them this
Championship.
year?
Bet them this year. Yeah.
Loud has we're acting as if.
it's a big thing because of obviously the elephant in the
No,
room,
I
the
get-
2010
I get what you mean,
thing,
but you have to as well. Like Loud had a
Big
few
times.
big hiccups this year as well, especially in the league in terms of performances. So I do agree what you're saying in terms of let's not get overly too excited as well.
No, I know
because-
it'll be a spectacle because it'll be out for blood.
It's a huge. It's a way better
and hopefully Sludden is
fixture.
referee in it.
Yeah.
It's
I-
a
I
way
actually seen
better
the pic-
fixture though. Like
Croke
completely.
Park is gonna probably be like how many would you say was gonna be in Croke Park?
Because the
Realistically,
neutral will go to this
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
that's what I mean.
What's the
If
number?
it's Dublin
we
there,
do a
I'm sure
guess of
Dublin will
numbers.
win, like-
We can all do a guess of how many.
I'd be saying 50 plus easy,
Yeah, I was-
60,000.
53,100 and
All right, relax. I'll say high 40s.
Davy Dornan reckoned 800,000 in Croke Park yesterday.
I heard a similar stat.
He's looking for overtime.
I'll say high 40s. What do you think?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 51,546.
I'd say
You can give ball.
I'm saying
Just over.
60. I'm going to
I'd
say
say
60.
I'd say
60's a
about 50,
big one,
51 to 54.
60's a big shout.
see when I was going on to buy the tickets for today though, and it was only giving us a couple of sections. Did it just
That's
release it
general
section
sales
by
sections.
section
I
though?
think the club, like the county,
Yeah,
will
and
get
obviously
loads
be
of
all
tickets
the
as
rest
well
of
for
our
the clubs.
The club,
Right, so-
the clubs
Another
get a
county
heap of
boards,
tickets.
Yeah. So
Because
they give all
Some
they
of it will be
reserve all the
general sale,
seats for the.
yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
Yeah.
surely all this couldn't be sold out already.
So I was like, what is going on?
80-something thousand.
They probably release it in blocks, and then another way the stadium sometimes obviously it's not
Yeah.
sold out.
We've
up
sat in
there.
that, I think, nearly in that same block the last 3 Leinster finals.
what they do is they try to sell the sections first. So they'll sell the Hogan stand before they sell the other side. You know what I mean? And then they'll go
naturally
around.
enough,
the-
I'll never forget last year. I can't believe I never thought about it before. we were at the final, obviously, and I was about to go in, and I threw my can away, and John goes to me, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
And I goes,
Don't be giving away the secrets now.
"No, I have to, because this is how have I never thought about this?" He was like, "What are you doing?" And I goes, "Oh, you can't bring them in." And he goes, "Man, just put it in a coffee cup and put a coffee lid on it and just a cup of coffee. You walk right through it." I goes, "Not a chance." He goes, "Right, watch." Just looked at him 10 yards away. John just strolling.
Greatest hack ever.
I look round in the middle of the game, coffee cups everywhere, and I'm sitting there like the only tick going, how have I never thought of that?
Pint of Guinness in a coffee cup. It looks like an Americano.
You see the stewards see you coming with a coffee cup and they're like, lovely, 2 coffee cups filled to the brim with pints.
They know.
Really, they don't care anyway.
I know, that's what I mean.
But if they see you coming with a beer, they have to stop you. Like, you know what I mean?
That's what I mean. I looked around and it was just coffee cups everywhere, and I was like,
They
right.
never really search you going in.
No.
Or the cans down the
That's good
jocks.
shit.
Yeah, actually.
Job one. We can't. None of we cans of Jack Daniels.
The wee seltzers, yeah.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah.
But
Few of them will be in
That's
Croke
waiting to
Park.
see
Boy.
now. There'll be an article up now in the newspaper during the week. Coffee cups banned.
Listen to us, coffee, no coffee cups.
Fairness, like, it's a great facility, Croke Park, because you can drink your pint there outside the stand as well, and the wee tellies are
The wee tiny tellies as well.
Yeah.
They need to update them.
They don't want people there.
Yeah.
They don't want the tellies there. 'cause people
They don't
go
even
in
have
there.
tellies in like England, do they?
Yeah, people there. They do.
They do, yeah.
Do they?
but
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
They turn the games off, like, so they will.
No, but in the stadium, I
Yeah,
mean,
they
like if
turn
you go
the
out for
games
a
off, yeah.
The Emirates, they don't. They have the game on like for the whole game.
In Old Trafford.
Maybe they do now to sell more food
same
and
road
drink and
Trafford,
all that.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they used to now be closed. You know, you went to the Aviva or that, it'd be TVs are off and the blinds go down and that. Like if you're in like the premium or that. And
Then Viva, there was and I'll never forget one of the Ireland games. The Ireland under 21s were playing in like
Steve
the
Staunton's first game. he
World
was
Cup playoff qualifier. I think it was against Israel or something like that. And like the Ireland game was on. I think it was like a friendly or it was Nations League, and we were nowhere, so no one really cared. Everyone was watching the TV of the qualifiers because it went to penalty shootouts. I mean, 1,000 people watching this tiny screen. I say 1,000, good few hundred, anyways. And
20.
They had to turn them all off because they turned one off, and someone would get to the next screen down the next spot. Boys had won the next. Nobody cared about the game that was going on.
Everyone just following the telly.
Everyone just wanted to watch the actual under 21s, and they had to turn them all off to make sure people go back out to the seats and watch the actual Ireland senior men team. So yeah, I'd well imagine you'd have to do it.
Anyway, we might have to get some.
We might have a surprise or two coming for
Key
next
figures.
week's episode for a couple of wee previews coming in next week. So we'll keep you updated on that. Just stay tuned.
Will we do predictions now?
Do you want to do predictions now, or we'll wait till next week? Sure, we'll do prediction. Or do you want to?
We could do predictions now because there might not be all of us.
Yeah,
on
well,
next week.
Bobo, you're alright for next week, so we'll go around the room here and then. Did you not tell me you're alright next week?
No, I don't know.
He looked bewildered
I
out.
was just getting his excuse in early.
He's not even away.
What away?
I thought you were away to a pizza, man.
No, that's Eddie.
Right, go on. Right, we go around the room.
Right.
Loud.
Loud by what? Mum, give out.
I haven't a clue.
You can get it. That's a pretty game.
5 points.
Stop going on like you've never watched a game
5
again in your
points.
life.
I'm going to be
Not
the
them
pessimistic cunt. I'm going to Meath by 3.
Clown.
Eddie.
Why? Because it's just something different. We all want to say loud, like. But
It's going to be Loud by 2. It's going to be a draw game, and someone's going to stick the 2-pointer over the winner.
Tommy
Paddy
down
Keenan.
Yeah,
I was thinking it could go to extra. Does it go extra time on the day?
Don't know.
Not too sure.
I was going to go for an extra time prediction. But if
Stress half.
I know the semi-finals
Do it
go
twice,
to
though.
extra time, but and penalties. But
I'll go with Meath impressed me yesterday. I'll go with Meath -4.
that's a lot, lads, in the Leinster Final.
-4.
In
Yeah.
this game, like
Loud by 4 points.
oh,
even
Okay.
that's a lot. Like
yeah.
I said 5.
I'd say Loud by 1 or 2.
Would it be that tight?
I think so. Yeah, it'll be cagey enough. Like both teams will be.
I'll be cagey.
I couldn't name one Meath player.
I don't lie until yesterday, but some of them
The wee fella that got man of the match.
unbelievable.
Show your man.
23.
Yeah, it's class.
They had the big bald fella under 20s last year. He was meant to be. I watched him once in
Eamon
the final.
Armstrong.
You went to
He
Oz.
was
You
under
went to
Oz.
Australia.
No, he's not. He's playing with the under 20s.
Oh, he's going to Aussie Rules.
He's not going yet.
Is he
He's
still
doing his
playing?
leaving cert.
So he's
yeah.
playing on Wednesday.
Yeah, he's playing against Louth and Wednesday.
He's
Yeah.
Leinster
Deadly.
playing Meath on Wednesday.
Yeah, in the under
that's the
20s.
We
yeah.
went to that Leinster
That's an
20s
Uber,
Leinster
just-
final
He's
last
deadly.
year. He
Your
was
man,
unbelievable.
he was unbelievable.
I
Like,
watched him. The Mead played. Wicklow or someone the other week under 20s. I watched it.
Yeah. I
He's
just seen those things going to Oz. I thought
He's
he
not
went.
even the best player on that Mead team. The other midfielder for Mead that day was deadly for the under 20s.
Right, moving on from that.
Come on, Loud.
Yeah, Cronus. Yeah, so mystery question. I read this actually on Reddit during the week, and it was a big, massive thread, and I went down a rabbit hole of most unhealthy things you can do or put into your body that you think. Habits or food, etc.
Like, there's obviously mad things you can do. Well, is this like everyday stuff?
Yeah, anything that you think has a negative.
Like obviously, if you drink bleach, it's bad for you.
Yeah, like but any negative
bleach.
things that you can think of, like, and it could even be
everyday, like items.
everyday
Chocolate
things,
ball.
or
advice.
even something like doing something that you think will have a negative impact. Anything negative at all?
Everything that's good.
For water, I think everything you do is bad for you.
Beer, gamble.
You can't you can put gamble into your body.
Feels like it when you lose. Feels like it when you lose.
You can, yeah.
Most unhealthy things you can put into your body, or most unhealthy things that have an impact on your life is a good way of putting it. Most unhealthy things that'll have an impact on your life. That's not pure obvious, like drinking bleach.
I think something like, you know what, like an unhealthy habit would be like having chocolate straight after your dinner. Like I noticed myself always doing that a few times.
Oh Jesus, I have that.
Yeah.
That's one of my worst habits in it, because I have to have
you're stuffed after your dinner, and then you go straight to the sweet press, and you're getting something out.
See,
Always room for a sweet after.
It's nearly like if I don't do it now, like it's I eat my dinner and then the hand goes straight into a packet of wine gums, fistful of them out and away into
wine gums.
Away into the city.
Oh no, I'd be more. I said chocolate and biscuits.
I finish every.
Why a bag of wine gums isn't exactly healthy, is it?
No, but I mean, like, I wouldn't be if after dinner.
Yeah, but Judd's handful of wine gums probably have less calories than a small dairy milk.
Yeah.
What was the one you say
So
about
that makes
crisps and like
look at the
chocolate
size of him. Look at the size of me. That makes perfect sense.
What were you saying, Mo?
It used to be like 2 or 3 chocolate digestives, so it's the same as like 10 bag of crisps or something.
Yeah,
like that.
the
But that's what
chocolate-
I used to say, like, yeah.
The chocolate the calories in a chocolate digestive are crazy.
80 or 90 calories per one.
in one digestive, yeah.
And I had a full pack of them the other night. 80 or 90.
That's another thing.
Try 900.
Challenge accepted.
A full meal, just chocolate digest. What flavour were the
Whoever in the min like something out of
Just normal
SpongeBob.
shot. Just normal
Does it
shot.
all?
Yeah, they're banging.
Unreal. They are unreal.
Oh, stop.
That'd be good
Can't
for
eat
me
2
though.
or 3 like.
I need calories, so that's
Yeah,
good for me if I don't
all
know.
you boys are jammy cunts. Like, can eat what you want and don't put on wear.
No, it's very frustrating.
Don't be saying all you boys.
Yeah, I know well.
Can I look at the ball?
Daughter.
I know.
It's in the wine gums,
If I stop training or overeat, like I put on weight. Like
Yeah, John did have a bigger body than me.
I
Like,
put on
Judge,
weight.
yeah, one fruit passing and you'll fall before. I don't hear
No, I eat. Like, see the shit I eat. Like, see there for like.
There was a video there, I think it was about probably 2019, Judd. And you were chubby, like.
Like when we
oh yeah,
we went. There's a photo, lads. There's a photo, right? And this was the photo that made me go, Jesus, I might have to get. It's time to get back into the gym. We were, because what happened was we were playing the GA 2018, went whatever on the run, and I was like, nah, sure, not going to the gym or whatever. And we went to Dubai that January.
Dubai chocolate was that?
And me and Cod, my mum took a photo of me and Cod like kicking a ball on the beach, and she had it up in her story, and I was like,
Was it one of the blow up things?
"Get that down now!" And the big wings and it. He was like, "Yeah, that's that."
I am fucking that big.
I know, man. But honestly, like, as you,
I'd like to
I
see
was
this
chubby,
picture,
like,
you know that?
I was
Yeah.
No,
not-
he's shredded in it. Like.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not honestly.
No,
lads,
like I'm saying he was chubby. Like he was chubby for Judd, like
Yeah,
which is
that's
like
what I'm saying. Yeah,
no,
which
but-
would be unbelievable shape for the rest of us.
No, but I would put
Yeah.
I would put the weight on. Like, there's no question about it. Like, but,
big old shoulders on you, like.
but the shite that I eat, lads, like see there, just to go back what I was saying about like the length and all that. Like I do that just to be like, right, give me body a break here from bars and biscuits, crisps and sweets and all that. And as soon as it's over, bang, straight
Good
away
reset,
back.
though.
Man, but it is a
My mum
reset.
does that as well.
I do it every year.
year.
I just every year just to be like, right, I know I can do it if I want to like stop, and then it's like, no, there's no way.
Just shake it.
There's no reason to do it now. I'm back on the bars, and then sure, back
I
on-
do a wee bit of training and I'm not in the best shape, like, but if I done no training, oh man.
Yeah, but Champ's like the opposite of humble. He like downs himself. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, he's imposter syndrome.
He's not even saying that at all. Like,
Imposter
or
syndrome.
looking like that.
But right, so back to the question, right?
What's the most unhealthy thing you can do?
What is
phones? Looking at the screen time on phones
That's
is a
a
big
great-
one, I think.
Yeah.
Really
And
unhealthy.
that's a
for
new
you.
one.
Yeah.
We don't actually know the real.
That's the
That's
thing.
a bit, yeah.
That's the problem with that. Do you know what I mean?
Your eyes are gonna turn square.
Yeah. All our eyes are going to be square.
Did you hear any or any things?
There's a few obvious ones, like, routine. People just kept saying routine, and not recognizing that you actually don't have a routine. You know what I mean? Like,
You have a good routine and a bad routine.
but not realizing that you
Absolutely, you can
actually
have a bad
don't
routine.
have a routine when you look at things. Do you know what I mean? You're just kind of going day to day, in that kind of way. There's floating is a good way of putting it. Yeah, that there's no
Floating.
That's a good book, actually. I know we talked about it before, about the Atomic Habits.
Yeah. That is if you want to kind of change shit like that,
or if you wanted to implement a routine,
Yeah.
that's
then
actually
you
it.
have other ones, like obviously more water, sleep, the obvious stuff. Do you know what I mean? But
that's a good stuff. Like daughter, that's a great one there, because
Phones,
we
yeah.
don't know the impact on phones and like the blue light, the brain, all that crack, and then it goes on to your next thing of like the vapes and all that. Like that's another one that you don't know the full effects of, and yeah, that's they'd be my two. Like smoking and obviously all that,
Smoking's
but
obviously a
like
drink,
vaping is like a evolution of smoking. That there's a lot of grey areas around.
there was another one.
Vaping's grand.
There was another one I had as well. Actually, Dad will probably agree with me massively here as well. And it's getting caught up in the news and like seeing it for what's been given to you. I think that's a kind of a bad thing.
Yeah.
There's many ways to look. Well, there's two ways. to look at
But
that.
there's you can look at normal news and get caught in that, and then you can look at the likes of Twitter and all, where you can get caught up in that as well.
Yeah.
Do you know? And it easy
But like
for
people look at the news, whether it be mainstream or Twitter, and like actually
Legacy champ was the word you're looking for, not mainstream.
and legacy. But I
he
mean,
comes in at this time, doesn't he? Like he thunders in.
He's going to
this
start talking about the
stage,
fluoride in the water there, but we'll leave that.
but people take offense to these fucking news outlets, and that's where the problem comes
That's
from.
what I mean. But like getting them got that news and the way it's given to them will form their opinions, which have a knock-on effect of who they are as a person, and so
But
it's kind of builds.
Wait a minute here. That's not the question that he asked.
No, but that is unhealthy.
It's an unhealthy thing.
It's
It's an unhealthy like
People
habit
let
to
it
get.
affect their
unhealthy.
lives.
But it's like a not vengeance. What's the word I'm looking for? It's something like that. It's a hatred built up. And
Vindictive.
it's corrosive. Like, do you know what I mean? What is it?
I suppose
says
it's-
that.
But it's people then people try and
But do you know
force
what?
these opinions onto others then, and it's like,
Yeah.
hold
But
on a
do you know
minute,
what
I
can-
was just having a conversation with you. I'm not here for a row with you.
Yeah, exactly. People take serious offense
Yeah.
if you even have a new idea and say, well maybe we're not looking at this properly. You're looking at it differently. And they're like, oh my god, you can't look at it like that. Yada yada yada.
Exactly. If you give someone a different perspective, they just
They hate it.
Yeah.
They fight what they don't know
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
But what can turn them people against news outlets and stuff like that is how they, if there was a case that happened today or someone they know, someone in their family, and how the news actually presented that. Like the person in their family look like that. So they create a lot of that as well. Like hatred towards them.
They're all liars, all of them.
It's all perspectives.
Anyway,
is all
There's no truth in life.
Yeah,
It's
you don't know who to
perspective.
believe though.
It's
nowadays.
perspective.
To be fair,
it's you always see the things as well on how headlines are written as well. Like yesterday,
That's what I mean.
This is fairly trivial now in comparison to what we were just on. But I mean, when Meath bet Dublin yesterday, like the RTE notification on the phone came. Dublin have been beaten in the Leinster Championship. It wasn't
it's not me.
It wasn't Meath.
It
have
was just to get Dublin to talk about
yeah,
Dublin.
it wasn't that
Exactly.
Meath have gone to a Leinster or going to a Leinster final. It was Dublin have
Yeah,
lost.
you're not presenting that properly. Look at the negative you're looking at. You take the whole negative rather than the positive.
It's just all clickbait.
Yeah,
That's what it is, though.
Yeah.
But that's what you don't want. The proper news reporter should be reporting it from all angles and all sides how to feel.
But I mean, they're going to defend that being, well, we're presenting the fact. It's still a fact.
Yeah,
Drive ad revenue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
People
it's
want to
displaying the
drive
fact
ad
in
revenue.
a way that suits the narrative that they want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
We're gone
going
way.
back-
We're gone way.
No, but going
way,
back to
way,
it, it's a
way
bad
off
habit to bait into that.
So
It's easy. Look, it's
don't
easy.
drink bleach to
Don't drink bleach. That's gonna be the name of the episode. Don't
Does
drink
anyone have
bleach.
any other stuff?
But you see it now as well, like, oh, this is bad for you, this is bad for you. Like, the only thing you're supposed to really drink is water, and even some of the waters you get is bad for you as well now.
But it's like you can go the opposite way as well. You can take like healthy habits and
Too
all of a
far.
sudden they become unhealthy. Like
Too far, abuse
where
them,
it's
yeah.
like, you know, you implement a healthy diet or whatever it is, and all of a sudden then before you know it,
You're
chicken and rice.
malnourished.
yeah, you're fucking
Yeah,
Or
100%.
it's
Yeah.
you go to the gym 3 times a day for no reason,
Yeah.
and then you end up injuring yourself. Do you know what I
exactly,
mean?
yeah, like you
Yeah.
know, there's extremes, like there's all
There is extremes, definitely. Yeah,
Too much
yeah.
eventing's bad for you.
Just trying
Exactly,
to get
yeah.
the balance and routine is
That's exactly what too much of it.
that's what it is. It's like that's what that Atomic Habits book is more or less about. It's like you're changing your lifestyle. You're not like it's not just like a small term change. You need to make small changes to make it.
yeah,
Do
For your
Small
lifestyle,
changes,
like
yeah.
Do you think it's unhealthy to look at negatives of things?
it probably is. Like
Yeah.
it probably
Hard
Well,
to-
if you're
hard to
talking
avoid
about
them.
balance, it's you should be looking at positive and negative. But I feel sometimes like this could be just me personally as well. I'd look more at the negative side of things sometimes, like be more pessimistic rather than positive towards stuff. Do you know?
I'd
And
be
I
the
think
same.
that's a real. I think you can get into that habit from just even being alone at night, just sitting thinking, and you can get into that. Do you know what I mean?
I'd be an eternal skeptic. Like, do you know what I mean?
What do you-
oh,
of
we know.
yourself, like
He is
oh,
a
what do you mean?
imposter syndrome.
Of everything.
That's
But
all
I think to have
yeah,
a
that's
perfect
it.
balance, you need to think of the negative.
Yeah, but that's what I was going to say. I think you do, but then sometimes I think if you just think too much, then you look at the negative more than the positive, if that makes
But
sense.
if you're ultra positive and then something does go pear shaped, which inevitably will at some stage
but
in
like
life.
yourself, Bobus,
No,
what's the business?
Cece, give us
Yeah.
give us get onto the interweb there and research that. Ask Reddit a question. What is the worst thing you can put in your body? And we'll try and get a view because
Oxygen.
I'm just thinking about
Someone will tell you that.
the bleach thing. Like,
Don't drink bleach.
just if you did put bleach into your body, what do you think could happen to you?
Do you ever see that page on
You're
Insta?
born from the inside out.
I'd
Would
say
you,
it
would you die?
instantly shit
Yeah.
Depends how
yourself.
much.
It depends how much. Probably not a mouthful.
If you
but
try and
it
get a
do
pint of
damage to
bleach,
you.
like I'd say you'd be in
Could-
big trouble.
do you
like.
think you could physically do it?
To say if you do consume bleach, though, to drink milk.
Is it? Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think
I'd say,
that could be a
go to
wife's
A&E
tale, but
would be another one as well.
yeah.
I have a
Drink
list
milk
here
on the
of-
way
this
to
is-
A&E, yeah.
This is Men's Journal, top 25. First one, oversleeping or hitting the snooze button.
Bullshit.
I know we want bleach.
No,
We want
number.
bleach.
I know. Number 2, throw him back.
These mad ifs or butt questions.
Throwing it back, is it?
Throw him back. Throw him back more than 2 drinks a day.
What's that mean? Beer.
Like-
Right.
Yeah, but sure, do
Fra.
you ever hear?
No, but it says 2 drinks a day.
Do you
So
ever
what
hear
if you
about
don't
that?
do it for the week and you drink 14 pints the
Yeah,
weekend?
you're not supposed to do that.
You're allowed.
You're just cheating.
No, you're allowed.
You're allowed
What is that?
13.
Like
Oh,
the way to
allowed
say,
13 pints.
you're only allowed to drink like 2 drinks a day, but if you go out and drink, if you save all your units as to save
Oh
for
well,
the
so
weekend,
that's
it's
not. That's
completely
load of
pointless.
shite.
Yeah.
That's you're allowed to do that. It's like saving money, saving drink.
But would you be class? Would you
Just
be
save your
class
money
worse
Monday
off
to
if you were
Friday and
drinking
spend
2
it all
every
drinking
day
the
or
weekend?
drinking a stack on the weekend?
I obviously drinking every day.
Yeah, I know that. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Can't,
But they say to if you're going to drink
shoveling 20
every
pints
day,
the
sure.
weekend's dead on if you're
Right, any
grand
other
on
ones,
Friday.
Cece?
Number 3, which is mental, having Netflix marathons.
No, right. They're not the ones.
What a load of shite.
I'll give you another
Whoever
one.
wrote,
just
whoever
generic.
wrote that is champ.
No, keep
champ
going.
explained
I
it
put in-
perfectly. An
I
absolute
put it in the
loser.
chat GPT there.
I'll give you one. No, we don't want no.
Cyanide or mercury, poisonous substances, kill you very quickly.
I'm just going to have. I'm just going to drink a load of cyanide here. Dead on.
I thought this was like stuff, reasonable
Yeah,
things
like-
that we could do that would be bad for you.
I have a good one here, and
Foreign objects.
I'd agree with it as well.
Batteries, it says. Batteries.
Eating packaged foods.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I would like to eat fresh food. I don't like any of that stuff.
I don't know.
Karen's gone
Daughter's a wee farmer's market
absolutely.
type of man.
Everyone
Yeah.
is in the house.
Yeah, Karen and Elaine have gone mental on looking at the ingredients on the back of things now. So
Like even the bread that we're getting, using
Yeah.
the same bread as we are.
Yeah.
The big, like the old
big
style.
fresh loaves.
And
and
it is
all.
lovely, but like there's only 4 ingredients in it. Like
The less
all-
ingredients,
yeah.
the better. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is you're
But
looking
like,
for.
there's like no Karen's
all the
gone
better.
like mental now. There's,
Artificial sweeteners and shit.
there's like no no shopping been done anymore.
American.
Do you know what I mean? But like basically, I'm starving. Like, you know what I mean?
But like, see all them apples and stuff like that. The amount of additives and even milk.
Yeah.
Do you ever see them online on about drinking like real milk and the milk you
It'll
get
be
sold?
all like preservatives to extend their
that's what I'm
shelf
saying.
life
So the
and
less,
stuff.
the less.
A
you
lot of
basically-
like beef and that from America isn't allowed to be sold in Europe, isn't it? Because they're shite to pump
But it's
into
all
it, like.
pumped with steroids. And
But
stuff
Elaine
like that.
was asking the butchers where they're getting their chicken, and it was
She's gone that far,
yeah.
From
And
the
it
egg.
was, it was they were all getting it from Poland, like.
Yeah.
And
And it's
Well,
Nah,
I
we're
don't
one of the
know.
biggest, we're
I
one
don't
of the
know,
biggest
just-
agricultural exporters of food in Europe. And
Poland
Ireland.
are they?
No, Ireland.
Ireland would be.
Is it? Yeah.
Shouldn't
But
we-
it's
we shouldn't need
strange
to get
that
it.
like Irish butchers would be getting their meat from Poland. Like, there's obviously a reason why.
Money.
Like, that's obviously one factor. But anyway, yeah.
If you consume, I'm trying to think if you.
There's one funny one here.
What mental one are you looking for to consume?
Unhealthy, yeah. No? Not using condoms.
Jesus.
Don't consume your own slots.
Oh, we spoke about this. Do you know what I mean? We're adults here.
Yeah, but that's not. How's that
It was just
not
a dig
healthy?
at champ, like, really. Do you know what I mean? That's all it is. Yeah.
Stop putting in your body.
No, but sure, it's like Elon Musk. What's he's paying women and stuff, isn't he? He's like procreating and all.
Yeah, he's a heap of different, like, baby mamas, like.
Yeah.
Their names are all like codes and weird.
Please.
He's mad. But I mean, that's a side. That's a side.
Oh, I have
that's
another good
spin-off,
one,
but-
actually. Sorry, that went down like a load of bricks.
No, but hold on a minute more. I'm not finishing this one, dollar. Like,
sorry, man.
I don't see why someone would say that's unhealthy.
I'd say it's more for, like, transmitting STDs and stuff like that, to be honest.
Went from eating chocolate after dinner to not putting on a condom.
I was going to go back
Wrap
on.
up, son.
I was going to go back on the packaged food thing because there's craze over the last few years of the protein meals, which is like they're everywhere now. And they're
Because
handy.
everything in the world now is convenience for everyone.
That's what I
That
mean,
is
though.
why
The
whole
protein
world
meals are
is
handy. You can
convenience.
scan them. The quality of them gotten better over the years. Like they've gotten nicer.
Yeah, but they're like fucking rob you blind for one.
But see the protein
They've got
meals.
very
They're
expensive.
not like they have, but like 4
7
quid.
quid for
They've
it.
got
They're not
deer.
4
They've
quid.
got deer.
You go
and
to-
the-
well,
the
Where
quantities
are
went
you buying
down.
them for 4 quid?
You can get 2 for like
Poland.
8 and 9 and done.
Impossible.
I'll actually send pictures of the deals.
Well, the ones
They're
in
the
the shop.
they're the rotten ones.
Which one?
but you know,
You have
it's
to get the nude.
it's-
The nude
it's-
foods are nicest.
But there's
I think.
nude.
Fit food.
None of them are
There's
nice.
so many
I
other
like
ones
the nude
though.
food ones.
There's an odd 2 or 3 that's nice out of each brand, but none of them have
Yeah,
all
and do you know
nice
what,
ones.
right?
But then you're
they're
looking.
nice, right? But I mean,
No, do you
They
ever
wouldn't-
see that
they wouldn't
gammy
fill you for
chicken
10 minutes.
pieces? Do you ever see them gammy chicken pieces? Do you know the one you get out of the wee package and they have them? And
Beautiful.
And like, come on, like,
Yeah.
cook a proper chicken.
yeah.
But the
That's
protein,
bad for you.
going back to the protein ones, like it's easy to track. The calories there, the proteins there. Whereas, like, don't get me wrong, the like actual foods, fresh foods and stuff is a lot more healthy nutrients wise. But like, you can lose track of portions a lot easier if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's one of my
It's the
problems.
convenience of the protein meals that makes it the big thing that
Well,
It's
you
the
can do
world.
your
It's the way the
macros.
world
you can
is
do the
going,
macros
Cece.
and it's easier to track. You know what I mean? And it's obviously the convenience of not having to cook the food. You can just throw it in the microwave.
It's
I know
exactly
what
like
you're saying,
Amazon, how
Cece.
they're so big now. Convenience. Everyone
Yeah.
just goes online, order it, buy it at the house.
Yeah, I think you're right, Bobo.
Yeah,
No, it
but
is.
heating the meals and
But I
the
think-
plastic and all that.
But that's what I mean. I think it's a bad.
Not,
as
it's not good for you.
going into it. It's
And
not good
sitting
for
all
you.
in the fridge all day long, or whatever. I
Yeah.
don't like that.
No, I agree,
Like, as
Joe.
long as that's sitting there.
On surface level, like protein meals, obviously, is convenience and handy for you. But and a lot, as you said, if you look under it, you know,
Heating plastic
the
and-
heating plastic,
But
the
like-
microwave, all that kind of
I
stuff.
seen in London a full roast beef dinner for $1.25. Like, how could you make a roast beef dinner for
Yeah.
€1.25? Obviously, like,
Roast-
it was on sale. 'cause
roast
it was near
beef be like a
expiration
big-
It's
date.
obviously
eating a
a
shoe.
Polish roast beef dinner, Bobo. Come on, get with it.
Right.
Sorry.
We'll move it on here because we have to go to training.
Yes, the
But,
Oh, I had another good one.
the bottom line here.
That was
I'd
good.
say-
That was a good. Don't eat
topic.
cyanide.
We'll have to come back to
Don't-
that.
Yeah, I
Don't
think we
drink
should.
bleach.
Don't
Because
drink
mine
bleach.
was sitting too long.
Right.
And
No,
that's
we have
big
to
for
go on.
office
We have to
workers.
go on. We have to go on.
This could be a different topic for different days.
Tell you what,
The final
that was a haphazard topic. We will need to come back.
Yeah.
to.
Yeah,
we will.
there's a lot of them. Yeah.
Don't drink bleach.
Don't drink bleach. Yeah, stay away from that.
They're Bobo's white sword.
Yeah, sorry, Eddie.
Right, Cece. So who am I? You and Eddie are gonna go on a duo here, are you?
Yeah,
Give
I'll
us
let
who
Eddie
am I?
go first. I have my one on my phone.
Okay, so
In between the
Right.
right. Lovely.
we need
Lovely
to.
one.
We'll
It's
get a leaderboard done up.
1-0 Bobo.
Leaderboard.
Get that into your John boy.
Champ is 8 silver mints to beat the band there.
Oh no, they're appetite suppressants for me and him.
Appetite suppressants, yes. Right, go on.
Right.
Give me a
I
few.
have
Yeah, stop.
two. They're both football players. I couldn't find any on the
So you're telling us who it is.
So why would you give that clue out?
because sure it doesn't matter
That's
because the
absolutely
first one's
crazy.
going to be I played for 4 Premier League clubs.
All right, fair enough.
All right.
Sterling.
No. When it goes round, does it go
That-
round?
That's your first one. That's the first clue, is it?
first clue, yeah.
So he's frozen it until
the next-
until clue
the
number 2.
next clue.
All right, yeah.
Think about your nose.
Messing over there, him. Right,
Sorry.
he played before Premier League clubs.
yeah.
right.
Balotelli.
Didn't play for Premier League clubs, did he?
So it's not Sterling.
Danny Ings.
Gareth Barry.
Oh, that was a quick.
James Milner.
I was going to say James Milner.
No.
I know
You
who
only
it
have
is.
one guess.
Yeah, it's one
Is
guess.
it? Sorry.
Champ. Rules, man. Come on.
Sorry, I didn't know.
4 Premier League clubs.
Fucking ChatGPT instilled in his brain here now.
Yeah,
Searching
it's
the web.
just it's computing here.
I think I know who it is.
I think it's going to be a
Frozen it.
Liverpool player
It's
anyway.
not,
I
no.
just feel like it is. Sturridge.
No.
Getting a beer.
We haven't intro.
You're caught. You're caught in the camera.
Yes. On camera. Are they currently Premier League clubs like? I know.
Oh, see that's but yeah.
Nicholas Anelka was the one I was in
No.
my head.
I played in France and America.
I know. Sorry, what was
I played in France and America.
Who's it on? God.
Yeah.
France.
John hasn't a clue.
What do you call your man? Tim Cahill, no?
No.
Did he play with America?
Giroud.
No, he's Australian.
Robbie Keane.
No.
Who do you play with in France, Bubble?
Oh, probably one of his boyhood clubs.
He played with or in France? Oh, shit.
In the country.
See, I'm not listening to the question again.
Zlatan. Oh, no.
It's
he
not
played for
Coxon,
Premier
don't worry,
League
man.
clubs.
I have no idea. He played in France and USA.
Yeah.
So I assume he was French. He was in France, came Premier League, done that, USA. Sol Campbell.
No.
Give him
4
that done.
Premier League clubs is it? One like.
No, I'm gone. I can't think of anybody.
Right. I don't know if I'll give you the easier one first or
No,
Yeah,
go.
come on.
the harder. I have 56 caps for England and 10 goals.
Joey Barton.
No.
Oh.
That was a good guess, champ, but it's wrong.
I was going to say someone that would have got
English played in
disastrous laughs. Yeah.
See, 4 clubs.
Go on, let us know.
Is it
Frank Lampard, no?
No.
Sean Wright Phillips?
Jermaine Defoe.
No. Anyone Knocko?
Bobby Samora.
No, no. 56. They'll just go, yeah.
No, don't tell us who it is yet.
No, no, no.
Like, go on, give us
I
that.
won three Premier Leagues with Chelsea.
I was on to something with Frank Lampard.
I was about to say
Solomon
someone there
Kalou.
who's not English.
No.
He's not English. That's what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say, Dala.
10 goals, play with Chelsea.
English.
I think I know who it is. Did someone say
Joe Cole. Joe Cole.
Yeah.
Is
I
it?
am
Who did
Joe
he play with
Cole,
in
yeah.
France?
He played for Marseille.
Well
I'll
done,
get it
champ.
up here. Oh, Lille, sorry.
Did someone say Sean Wright Phillips?
Yeah.
And then the last one was going to be share the same second name as one of the English highest capped players. Should have been, yeah. Right, so
He was Liverpool, West Ham, Chelsea.
I scored 10 goals and 56
Who else
caps
did
for
he play
England.
for?
Solomon Kalou.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Eddie,
Sorry, that was his
played for
QPR, no?
Who, Wright
he played
Phillips?
for
West Ham,
West Ham, Chelsea, Liverpool,
Villa,
Villa.
yeah.
Right, go again.
Oh, I like that fact.
Right, I've won 2 Champions Leagues.
Rules it any Arsenal players?
And Liverpool players.
No, we've plenty.
No, there's not Liverpool players who won
2
two
Champions
Leagues.
League. Sure,
I know, just I have
I'm
to
gonna
That's
get.
mental,
I'm gonna make just guess on Paul's goals.
Gary Neville.
No,
Gigs.
no.
Ronaldo.
No.
Could be any of the Real Madrid teams.
Rudiger.
No.
Right, go on, give us the other one.
Right there, I need a guess here.
I know,
Who was with Madrid in the last? Vinicius.
No.
Right, go
I
on.
don't know. I've played for 3 of the top 6 clubs in England.
What'd you say, sorry, Eddie?
I played for 3 of the top 6 clubs in England.
You said Champions Leagues.
Sturridge.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Well
I
done,
guessed
Bobo.
him in the first one.
I know, yeah.
What the hell?
I know, that's why I was like, what the fuck?
2 Champions
And
Leagues,
then
does he?
1-1 with
Yeah,
Liverpool and
Liverpool and
Chelsea.
Chelsea. And then I was going to say I played
Which
at
one
the
did you have
20.
at Rebel?
I played at the
2018 or
2012
19 one,
Olympics,
was
it?
and then I'm a pundit on
That's
Sky
a good,
Sports.
good guess, Bobo.
Good
Yeah.
man, Bobo. You're up. And then
I've won. I've won.
Cece, yeah.
Yeah, it's not a football rule.
Okay.
So
Nonsense, this one.
no, that's partially guessing. I'm an American-born actor. Born in well, actually, I'm an American-born actor who has worked at movies with Ridley Scott and Martin Scorsese.
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert De Niro.
Nope.
Matthew McConaughey.
Nope. Well, yeah, you can go last. So I'll let you
I
know.
haven't a clue of actors. I'll need more
Matthew
clues.
McConaughey.
Yeah.
I'll give a good actor here.
Daisy Ridley.
Leonardo da Vinci.
Da Vinci. Da Vinci. No, and no to DiCaprio as well. I have a famous long-running feud with Jimmy Kimmel. They'll get easier after this. I'm just going to give you the harder ones.
Oh, well, that's not going to be easier for me there.
Jackie, any hints? So it's an actor, born in 1970, and he is starred in films directed by Ridley Scott, Martin Scorsese.
Jamie Foxx.
Nope. Nope.
Robert De Niro.
You already guessed. Nope.
Jim Carrey.
Nope.
He's
He's a long-running feud with Jimmy Kimmel as well.
Tom Hanks.
I don't even know what Jimmy Kimmel is.
He's the same thing.
Jared Leto.
Nope.
Danny DeVito.
Next one. My biggest things, like the biggest roles he's played a army man.
Will Smith.
A janitor.
Tom Cruise.
Brad Pitt.
You're so jumping. Let the man finish the
An
question.
astronaut, janitor, a soldier.
Matt Damon.
Yep.
Oh,
Correct.
I
I thought janitor would have given away Good Will Hunting.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I couldn't think.
It's like The Martian or Interstellar,
Yeah.
janitor, Good Will Hunting,
Yeah.
soldier, Saving Private Ryan.
Morgan Freeman.
How do you know he has a
God, George got
long-standing
it.
feud with Jimmy Kimmel?
Matt Damon. No, Matt
I was
Damon.
talking to him.
Matt Damon. Yeah, it's Matt
Well done,
Damon.
Judd.
Well done, Judd.
That's
That was
good. So that's me, Bobo, Champ. We'll have to go back to my one and we'll get. the
I got
leaderboard.
all of them that time.
No, I don't know. But
Yeah, I did.
We'll go back and we'll get a leaderboard done up of some sort. But yeah, they were good lads. Yeah.
Well done.
Nice.
You wanna roll us out, Cece?
Yeah, so thank you very much, folks. And just a reminder, on Saturday we will be doing the Salmon and Knowledge quiz.
Yep.
Hope everyone can make it. Come down, it'll be a great night's laugh. Listen to some great answers, some horrible answers, and the time is at 8 o'clock kick-off. Get there before as well, as I said, to get everything set up and ready to go. Good seats.
Cece, you forgot a key piece of information, where it's actually on.
Oh, Q's Bar. Only best place in the world.
We're expecting
I'll
a
have to get
stellar
on.
crowd.
Lato said he's going to be queuing from 12 o'clock from
Yeah,
Quills, so
we might have to. We might have
Shocky
to
when
That's-
you're
start.
walking
that's the
anyways.
start.
We might have to get the queue
Yeah.
going. Yeah. But yeah, get down.
He'll come down in his break, he said.
There'll be good. There's a few prizes there. We'll get stuff up during the week.
Stay
and,
on for a bit of crack, a few pints, bit of laugh, bit of a sneer. So yeah, hope to see everyone there. And again, thank you very much for listening, and chat to you next week.
Good luck.
Good luck on Lubu.
If you are what you say you are, a superstar, and have no fear, the crowd is here.